High Vibe Nation is live. Welcome to the High Vibe Nation, where we have set out to raise the vibration of every human being on the planet. Your hosts on this journey are Sherry Gideons and Pamela Aubrey. So let's join them now in their current interview with a high-vibing individual.
Welcome to the High Vibe Nation, the #1 positive media show focused on raising the vibe of the planet. A space for you to remember the power within you. It's a love revolution. I'm your host, Sherry Gideons, and this is my co-host, Pamela Aubrey.
Hello, everyone. So great to be with you. And Kat Hill is with us this evening. She is a Nashville-based singer, songwriter, and a rock and roll portrait artist. She's a native of Ontario, Canada, and she is going to be sharing some incredible music with us this evening. So, Kat, give us an intro.
It's a love revolution. It's a love revolution.
Awesome. Love it.
Thank you for inviting me to the Love Revolution on the High Vibe Nation.
Amazing to be here
I'm grateful to be with
with
High
you,
Vibe and
sharing this moment.
High Vibe
Yes.
individuals.
Love it.
Absolutely. And so, Kat, you moved to San Francisco to study songwriting and then followed your muse, moved to Nashville to continue to develop as a singer-songwriter and get in the music business. And then you became friends with another Nashville songwriter and artist that taught you how to paint. And so you just choose iconic music stars, and your work is displayed in Nashville's Hutton Hotel.
Yeah, that's correct. It was. I've always been into art ever since I was a kid, and I did get a degree in art history. And it was just one of those things, how a friend Glenn talks about the whispers of your soul. I was kind of like, I want to paint, but I'm like, I don't have time for that. I got to focus on what I got to do, and I just ended up spending some time with my friend Ray Stevenson and watching him do it. And one year about Christmas time, I was like, why don't I try this myself? I'm grateful that I was able to do it. So yeah, it's just one of those gifts that you don't know you had,
Yep. I love it.
Yeah.
That's so amazing. And I know you use your gift to uplift and inspire, but tell us, and this is a question we always ask, what it means to you to be high vibe.
What it means to me to be high vibe. Well, I feel like what it means to be high vibe. It's like, is there any other way to, path, I just feel like that's, what's up, Earl? Love you too. What it means to be high vibe. To me, that just means, waking up every day and doing the best I can to be the best version of myself,
I love that.
Yeah, and
For
then
sure.
hopefully, making a difference in the lives of other people too.
Mm-hmm.
What does it mean to you both to be high vibe?
Absolutely.
Very much the same thing. It's tapping into that real you, that part of yourself in your heart where you know that there's a greater, grander world out there that is available to all of us, that this infinite love that we hear about all of the time is in and through all of us, as well as everything else that is in existence. And if we could just let go and surrender and rise up to that, this life that we all want to live would start showing up more and more for every single one of us.
Yeah. And really being in that space of love, and being in the moment and really appreciating what that means, that every moment really is a gift. It really is, a present, as the saying goes, and making the most of that.
It seems like for me, like a constant practice to remind ourselves to come back to the present moment. And Sherry, what you're talking about too is like you raise your vibe, and so you attract the life you want.
Yeah, because you attract what you are. And just like you being in our life and we're all together tonight on the show, and we all have one goal, and that goal is to lift other people and to help them remember, to hold the space for them to remember who they are. And sometimes that starts with people like you and I who, we've been through the adversity and the challenge and the struggle. But what we did was we decided not to put our attention and focus on the past and what was, but to live today in the present, choosing to be high vibe, choosing to live to be our real selves.
Yeah, and truthfully, it's a way happier place to be, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel like songs for me are constantly a source of what lifts my vibration. If you ever notice, if you just try this, if you're kind of in a little bit of a downer mood for any reason, and you go turn on any song you love, you know what I mean? Like, give you like Whitney Houston's "I Want to Dance with Somebody," or
Yeah.
you can't listen to
One
that.
of my favorites,
right?
Well, just about anything Whitney, but
It's amazing. But yeah, I mean, you can't be in a bad mood and listen to that. Aw.
Well, why don't you start us out with a high vibe song so we can all rise up to that?
I'd be
That's
honored
right.
to do that. This first song, to me, I feel like songs are like prayers, and how they weave into the fabric of our lives and become something that we can lean on. And as I said, it's just something that always lifts my vibration. And this song is called "The Prayer of a Song." I want to touch a life, open up a closed mind, use my time to change a heart, mend a broken wing, help an old sinner think, and show the weak just how strong they are. That's the prayer of a song. Born in the middle of the night, it can call the angels down, turn this world around. That's the prayer of a song. I want to tear down walls, make that runaway call, help a father to forgive. I want to start the dance, sing about a second chance, be the soundtrack for happiness. That's the prayer of a song. Born in the middle of the night, it can call the angels down, turn this world around. That's the prayer of a song. Bless my words and music, give me a voice to use it. That's the prayer of a song. Born in the middle of the night, it can call the angels down, turn this world around. That's the prayer of a song. If you hang on every word, you're the lucky one who's heard the prayer of a song.
Oh my God, that was so beautiful. Oh man. I felt my whole chest, my whole heart open wide.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you. That song feels like a prayer.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. And I feel like that song embodies what songs do, but also what we want to do with our lives, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is be that to others, and so thank you.
Yeah. When did
Definitely.
music start for you? At what age did music start?
Well, music for me started when I was really little because my parents were in a band when I was a little kid together. My mom sang and I saved her tambourine from the 80s right
I
here.
love
Oh,
And
fun.
my dad, he played keyboards and bass, and they were in a band together till I was 7. So it's been there for a long while. My mom used to sing Stevie Nicks, and I found an old set list of theirs when I recently moved, and I was looking at it because I saved there's it had like Long Train Running and the Doobie Brothers and Eagles and stuff. So music started way back when, and it's not something that my folks really got me into, but I just remember one day I was standing in the living room and my mom's guitar was leaning on the couch, and all of a sudden I was like, I'm gonna learn to play that. And I won guitar lessons and got a guitar for Christmas and got a guitar teacher who started playing me old records. Did you see that movie Almost Famous?
Yep, sure have.
Where the older sister turns on the William to like all her record collection and blows his mind. It was kind of like that.
And how old were you?
Well, that I was a teenager, or probably late teens when the record thing happened, because I was on like the art train, and then as soon as I got into music, I was like, what in the world? Like Joni Mitchell and Joni's album Blue and all that stuff. So it just blew my mind. So
how old were you when you sang your first solo?
when I sang like by myself?
Yeah.
I think I was maybe more of a late bloomer, like probably in my 20s, like it took me a little while to come around to it, for whatever reasons, so probably in my 20s, but yeah.
Very cool.
It's all relative. What artists inspire you both?
Oh, very much. I graduated high school in the 80s, in the early 80s. So I came up during literally so many different eras. I came up during the disco era. And then I came up, Saturday morning Soul Train was was our fun thing. Do the hustle. Dun, 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 dun. The whole hustle. And my dad had made a garage, turned our garage into a family room. And he had like a disco ball and stuff. And all my girlfriends would come over and we'd be doing the hustle and, all the fun songs in the living room.
Cool dad to set that up for you.
Oh yeah. But the rock and roll era, oh my God. I came up during that whole era, and of course it was Stevie Nicks and AC/DC and the Eagles. Of course I wore my not my Eagles shirt, but I've got Eagles on, because the Eagles, oh my God, in the old 45s, we had the old 45s with the record players and stuff like that. I'm aging myself here.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, you were really lucky to be around when like rock and roll happened.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it was good times. Well, there was so much going on during that time, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s. It was really, soul was really popular in the disco and the rock. So we were kind of immersed in all of that.
Well, and a lot of that stuff is still, speaking of like high vibe and a lot of that stuff still remains to be relevant today, and it's classic. And like people like Jimi Hendrix, or no guitar players come along that's surpassed his excellence, really. So
yeah,
something happened back then, in my opinion, that created a lot of real high vibe music.
Oh yeah,
That's for sure. Yeah. Lots of good stuff. I was kind of an 80s girl, although I was an interesting, because I was from a very conservative family, so I wasn't really allowed to listen to secular music. So I would get bits and pieces of it, at my friends' houses and things like that. And then eventually, I got a radio, which was like a huge deal. And then I could listen to it a little bit here and there, but definitely an 80s girl from the get-go.
So
and
what, like Madonna, Like a Prayer, or what?
Not, it's funny because there was not a lot of options, it was like what was on the radio was pretty much it. But I never was like a huge pop fan per se. It was more like the fun stuff. And I adored Whitney because I actually started singing when I was really young. And so I just was like in love with Whitney Houston, because she could sing anything and she was so amazing. So,
yep.
So you sing too. Do you still sing? Right on.
Really, not a lot. I really don't. I haven't sung really since like after college. It's been quite a few years.
Well, I hope this.
I did growing up.
I hope this show inspires you to sing, even if it's just in the shower tomorrow or something.
Oh, I sing in the shower and in my car, and for sure.
Right on.
Welcome, Samuel. We're glad to have you as always. We want to mention really quickly that the beautiful Kat Hill is going to be sharing one of her paintings with all of us. So what we want you to do is to share out this feed, this live feed, share it out to all your social media sites. You're going to be entered into a drawing for Kat to give away her Stevie Nicks painting. Now, she will require that you pay for shipping, but come on, you guys. Yeah, there we go.
Wow. That is beautiful.
That is amazing. So make sure that you share this out.
Share. Thank you, guys.
Yep, sharing is caring.
I
love it.
And so many people I want to say hi to because, oh my gosh, Robert Brooker, Earl Browning III, Larry Schneider, Chris Bettner. So great to see you guys on here.
Yep. Lynn's here too. We got Lynn here as well. My goodness. The beautiful Lynn.
Awesome crowd tonight.
Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Yes.
We gotta get mine out. Yeah.
Grab them if you got them.
That's right. Grab them if you got them, guys.
Grab your lighters. Let's do this.
That
I
could
have
be
like the super flame. Woo.
That could be misconstrued. I don't know if I should say that again. I don't know.
This is a show that you guys, it's all about fun. I mean, listen, Kat from the Kat Heel Band, she's also available right now. You've got to visit her website. I mean, the catheelband.com. She's sharing so much of her music. And so we're just having a conversation tonight about her amazing music. Go ahead and share
her
all
incredible art.
Yes, heart us up. Love it.
Because she's just like covering all the territory.
That's right.
Thank you, Samuel, for sharing.
Yes, thank you.
And let us know what your favorite Stevie lyric is while you're at it.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So what's next? What song's next?
Yeah, are we taking requests as well? Or do you have...
Well, I was thinking I was going to do, since how about a Stevie song?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So
Perfect.
Sing along if you know the words. So speaking of, I was thinking a little bit about high vibe, and just thinking about that in relation to music, right? And to me, an example of what this song does, even though the lyric to me, it's a little bit on the sadder side, but it's still like, I noticed a couple weeks ago, I woke up and I was like, I don't know why I'm feeling this way, but I just heard this song and I was like, all of a sudden it just melts my heart, So I feel like that ties into high vibe, just as an example of what songs do and keeping it high vibe. So here's a sing along if you know the words.
Okay.
I took my love and I took it down. Climbed a mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills. Well, the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child of my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. But time makes makes you older, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. Oh, I'm getting older too. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. But time makes you older, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. Oh, I'm getting older too. Take my love and you take it down. Climb a mountain and I turn around. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, will the landslide brought me down? And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, the landslide brought me down. Oh, the landslide brought me down.
Wow.
Gotta light the lighter for that one.
Gotta like the lighter. Woohoo. Woohoo. Oh my gosh.
Amazing.
Wow. They're amazing.
Wow.
It's great. That's such a beautiful song. You know, that song for me, it just listening to you say the words and stuff, it really tapped me in through some of the different experiences. And I don't want to start crying, but some of the different experiences that I've been through on my journey and, you know, what I've overcome and, you know, the gratitude of what I know now, the awareness that I have now that I can choose in this present moment to align with that high vibe that you're singing in that song. That's what radiates through to me as you're singing that song. Is it's saying, hey, Sherry, the mirror of you is beautiful, is kind, is loving, and cares about others.
Yeah, for sure. What, may I ask, what about the song like makes you reflect on your life? Is it the lyric or is it the feeling or it's all of it? Or because you've heard it throughout your life as well?
I think it's a little bit of all of it, but I think it's the feeling because I'm a feeling authority. I'm a feeling person. It's funny. I was having this conversation with my friend Joe lately, and he was telling me about how he's the logical and he knows that I'm the feeler. I'm the feeler. I get the ooey gooey feelies about everything. But at the same time, I realized that everything is a vibration. And so when we go through these different experiences, it's about tapping into the vibrations that feel good. Because remember, we pull to us what we are. So if we're attaching to the sadness and the pain and the suffering, we're going to pull more of that into our environment, into our present moment experiences. So listening to what you just shared, it made me really realize how grateful I am to be in this time right now in a place of awareness to where I can choose the high vibes. How about you?
Right on. On with the song, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, all those, you know, what I said to you kind of is the same thing back to me in terms of all those things. You know, it's the lyric in terms of like, well, I've been afraid of changing, you know, that kind of thing of like letting go of who you were to be who you are, you know?
Yeah.
And just also, you know, Stevie's been, I posted something on Facebook the other day that was like, you know, you're a Stevie fan when, you know, your logins and, you know, are Stevie. And I'm like, yeah, that's me. But that music's just been the soundtrack of my life too. And just also music just instantly makes me feel, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm super grateful for that. No, for sure.
Well, and what is it about? I mean, what do you think it is about Stevie that really touches you? What is it about her music?
What is it about her music? Well, for one, it's her voice. I feel like she has such a soulful, unique, authentic voice. And also as a woman, she's somebody who I feel is totally badass. I've gone through, and while I paint, I like watching old Stevie interviews. If you ever
Yeah.
want me, let me know. I'll send you what I found cool old footage, but listening to her,
Awesome.
she sounds like a really solid person, although I've never met her. I probably would cry if I did. But so, as a woman, I just feel like she's somebody that I think is badass, and just has made a beautiful life as an artist, and just, she's been the only woman to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame twice. I think a couple of years ago, maybe, or 2019, I'm not too sure. So she's just, to me, a stellar example of a woman who rocks.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Good vibes. Very high vibes, that girl.
Yeah. And I think what speaks to me, about you, Kat, because I know you so well, is that I think what's really happening is you're being called to be that in yourself. And that's why Stevie reflects to you such a feeling of badass and such a feeling of high vibes and joy. And she just touches that part of yourself that is you. You are that. You are truly that, my friend. And that's the you I know.
Thank you for saying that. I to add to that, I also, from what I know of her, like, she's somebody who is really committed to her own artistry and her own writing, So I appreciate that as an example of I feel like as artists and people, I mean, we, in my opinion, who, having mentors or people that you look up to help you be a better version of yourself. So just knowing that, this person does that and I can do that too, or you know what I mean? So I feel like that's helpful.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, I want to see the picture. Like, I want to see the painting again.
Yeah. Show
And
it out.
I think we should share it out in case anyone has come on that wasn't here earlier, because it's just incredible. I mean, just amazing.
China.
And that's going to be up for grabs. If people are sharing out tonight, it's up for grabs.
Yeah.
Somebody's getting this amazing piece.
Yep. Everybody share out. Here's the deal. This painting that Kat is showing and holding up, she painted. It's a Stevie Nicks painting, and it's up for grabs tonight. Anyone on this feed who shares out this feed tonight will be entered into that drawing, and you will get this beautiful painting of Stevie Nicks that Kat has painted. So share out. Sharing is caring. Now, she has one requirement, and that one requirement is that you pay for the shipping and handling. Come on, guys. Give me a freaking break.
It's like, I don't know where you're living.
You're getting it for free.
Give me a break. It's beautiful. It's amazing. It's
you can't be
awesome.
free.
It's some rock and roll high vibes coming your way.
Woohoo! Yeah, I want it.
Amazing.
I want that.
I know.
Too. I share it out to be entered into the
I was
drawing.
like, wait a minute.
Robert says, Robert Brooker says, I did share on my timeline and story. Oh, here's Joe.
Thank you, Robert.
Hey, we got Robert says shipping is expensive. No, Robert, this is free. This painting that she has right here, she has on her site for how much right now, Kat?
$350.
$350. Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, man, it'll go to whoever it's supposed to be for.
Share out, Joe Ingram. Share this feed out. Kat is giving away this amazing Stevie Nicks painting that she has painted. For anybody that shares this out, they're going to be entered into a drawing to receive this. Share it out, Joe.
So incredible.
I forgot to put my sunglasses on. Oh my God. So what's next, Kat? What else is on our awesome list to hear you sing tonight?
Right. Well, speaking of how I got into music, a friend of mine, and just high vibe and love revolution, my friend and I sat down one day with our guitars, and we were just talking about how when you find something you love in life and it's your passion, your calling, you never know what beautiful journey that's going to take you on. because like when I first picked up a guitar, I didn't even know there was such thing as Nashville or a music city, and that's where I live now.
Oh my gosh,
Super
awesome.
grateful, and that's for that, and it's just so that's kind of the message in this song, and it's called Old Guitar.
Ooh.
This old guitar is a part of me. I don't know just where I'd be if my fingers never touched these strings and my soul never learned to sing. This old guitar is a part of me. When I was young, I knew it. I put my heart into it. I found my destiny, who I was born to be, and I never would have dreamed what it would give to me when I gave my life to this old guitar. This old guitar's been down some road. It goes with me wherever I go. Seen 100 dive bar shows, anywhere the blacktop goes. This old guitar's been down some roads. When I was young, I knew it. I put my heart into it. I found my destiny, who I was born to be, and I never dreamed what it would give to me when I gave my life. When I gave my life to this old guitar. It's a spiritual connection I just can't define. I'm so glad that it found me back when I was 9. When I was young, I knew it. I put my heart into it. I found my destiny, who I was born to be, and I never would have dreamed what it would give to me when I gave my life. When I gave my life to this old guitar. This old guitar is a part of me.
Oh my God, that was beautiful.
And is there like gold trim on your, I was just kind of like staring at your guitar throughout this. I was like, this is so beautiful.
Actually, it's the inlay is all around the guitar. It's not it's like I guess mother of pearl. Might look like
Okay.
hard to see that on the.
It was just like glistening while you sang. It was perfect.
Sweet.
Chris says, great song.
Thank you.
Chris is a singer too. Chris is a great singer. Yeah. He's an amazing tenor.
Right on.
That's
Yeah,
awesome. So, Kat, I have a question for you. So, what is next? What's next?
Well, this song, speaking of following high vibe, so following your path, and you're never knowing where that can take you. I feel like that's discovering what your gifts are, and it could be many. But this song wouldn't exist without our dear friend Glenn Morshower, because he sent me a video one night, and he said, watch this and let me know what you think and leave me a message. And I watched it, and it was all about finding the importance of finding your gifts as the purpose of our being on this planet, right? And because when you share them, you make the world a better place too, right? Mm-hmm. And so this song is about, well, actually I watched the video and then I ended up writing this song, and I sent this to Glenn instead of leaving a message. And it's called Your Gift.
Love it.
If you listen to your heart, you'll know it might be hidden in the whispers of your soul. They say everybody has one. If you're alive, some people find it when they're younger. For others, it might take a little longer. It's the thing that makes you you were born to do in this life. You've got a gift to give. It's the thing that makes you want to live. Gets you out of bed in the morning every day. You've got to give it all you've got. Some call it your gift from God. So if you're 25 or 42, you know what you gotta do. Find your gift. And it doesn't even matter what it is, as long as it brings you bliss. Could be baking pies, or could be saving lives, or could be writing songs like this. So whatever it is you've been dreaming about, you know what it is.
Yep.
It's time you finally let it out. 'Cause you've got a gift to give. It's the thing that makes you want to live. What gets you out of bed in the morning every day. You've got to give it all you've got. Some call it your gift from God. So if you're 33 or 62 or 81 or 17 or anywhere that's in between, find your gift. That's a sing-along. Find your gift. Find your gift. Find your gift. And if you listen to your heart, you'll know.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. I remember when I heard that song the first time, and it was incredible the first time, and I don't think I could get tired ever of listening to that song.
Me neither. Me neither.
So what inspires you? You know, what brings you the inspiration for your songs?
You know, through a lot of the songwriters that I've listened to and what inspires me, I think, well, some of it is you know, my own life experience. Sometimes, you know, you're just needing to express that. And a lot of, like, I'll just use the example with this song, for instance. It was like Glenn had sent me the video on finding your gift, and it just, what touched my heart was watching it, and so turning that into something was the process. And I love writing songs, actually, you know. So
Yes.
but thank you for asking. And I feel like as an artist or whatever it is you're interested in, you just have to stay awake, meaning like pay attention, because there's ideas all around, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you know, it speaks to me so much too. I remember when you very first sang that song as well, when we all met you with Ken and Glenn. Mm-hmm. And remember the time that I came on, Pam and you and Ken and Glenn were all on together. Yeah. And I came on and I didn't even know who Ken was. I didn't know who Pam was. I didn't know who Glenn was. And I'm looking only at you. Remember that?
I remember us all being there, but I didn't know you know, that you were all.
Yeah, because remember Ken made a big deal about it, and he's all like, "Hi, I'm Ken Walls," and Glenn's over here going, "Oh yeah, hi Sherry. Yeah, I know, Sherry. Everybody was teasing me because all I did was have eyes for you and what you were singing.
Aw, well, that's the power of a song and the prayer of a song, right?
Yep.
Power of a song.
Yeah, absolutely.
One song came to mind that ties into what we were talking about at the beginning, just in terms of like love for yourself, which I think you might have already heard this song, but it's called "If You Could See You," and it's about. I was out for. So speaking of you, to answer your question as well, you had asked where the inspiration comes from, and it can, in my experience so far, it just comes from everywhere. If in what touches your heart. I was out for dinner with a wonderful friend of mine, and we were having Mexican food, and he was just talking about how one of his greatest pleasures is in the work that he does is when people finally start to see themselves with the love that you hold for them. And I just was sitting there listening, thinking, God dang, that is such a beautiful thing to say about what you would want for somebody.
Yeah.
And because I love this person dearly, I went home and that left an imprint on me. Because I've never heard anybody say that, and so that's how I wrote, or why I wrote this song. So in a way too, that I feel like that speaks to your question of like where the inspiration comes from. It's just what resonates with you or what leaves an impression,
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So may I play this one for you?
Yeah, absolutely. Please.
So just send it to somebody that you love, and I'm also speaking to send it to yourself.
Yeah.
Looking at you, I gotta say, you're so amazing in so many ways. If you could only see what I can see, then you would have to take it from me. If you could see you through my eyes, you'd see someone with so much beauty inside. You find love that can't be denied. If you could see, if you could see you, if you could see through my eyes. I know you've got your list of reasons, all those things you say you're working on. But I gotta tell you, where I see, you wouldn't find one damn thing wrong. You could see through my eyes, you see someone with so much beauty inside. You find a love that can't be denied. If you could see you, if you could see through my eyes. Caterpillar to a butterfly, all angels have wings to fly. So sure if the sky is blue, deep down you know it's true. If you could see through my eyes, you'd see someone with so much beauty inside. Find a love that can't be denied. If you could see, if you could see you, you could see through my eyes. It's the same one. If you could see you through my eyes, see through my eyes. If you could see you could see through my eyes. You could see, you could see, you could see through my eyes.
Wow, girl. Wow, wow.
I got a little spark. That was like, That song's got spark.
It does. It truly does. And you know what speaks to me through that is really so much of what we've been sharing about being present in the moment and allowing ourselves to really shine that bright light of truth that we are. I mean, how many times have we had conversations and I'm saying, okay, you know what? It's time to play full out. This COVID-19, I think what it's done for all of us is it's caused us to all look inside and to really ask the question, what is my deeper calling? And am I willing to go out and be that in the world? And look at how many people have stepped up, just like on social media and doing these shows and really bringing that positive message forward so that other people could take their attention away from the appearance of what's going on and go inward, which is, I feel, is really the message right now.
I totally agree with you. I feel like it can be definitely used for a gift to like tune into what we're really here to do and to share, right?
Yeah.
As a funny aside, I'm a fan of this artist named Grace Potter, and she started doing live streams too. And she was like, "Oh, it's like Wayne's World." I don't know if you remember that movie, but everyone was making their own TV shows.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing. But really, yeah.
So I have to ask, do you have a favorite song? It's like the world's hardest question to answer, right?
That is the world's hardest question to answer. There's like songs I wish I wrote, like.
That's beautiful, Robert. Thank you for sharing. We got Lisa Patrick in the house.
What's up, Lisa?
Hi, Lisa.
I was just on Lisa's show yesterday.
How was that? I saw that. I haven't watched the whole thing yet.
Oh, it was awesome. It was so awesome. She's a firecracker herself. She's all into literally high frequency. Raise our frequency for greatness.
Well, you're on that wavelength. Right on. You said what are my favorite songs? I feel like it'd probably be this one because
look who just showed up.
Hey, there he is.
There he is.
There's Glenn.
It's a harvest moon tomorrow, by the way.
Right on.
Glenn's one of Glenn's songs he likes. But this song, you know this one. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. You imagine there's no countries. Isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. No religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you will join us and the world will live as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. the hood a man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one. And the world will live as one.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Beautiful.
You're welcome. I feel like that's one of my favorite songs because it's so timeless, and until we reach that point, it's like the beauty and simplicity of the lyric, and that felt right for the High Vibe Nation for tonight. So thank you for the honor of getting to
Perfect.
with you.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
I think we just checking on. I
have a question for you. What do you think it takes for people to live at that high vibe with that song, with the words and the meaning? And, when they wrote that song, what was coming through?
Well, I think John Lennon wrote that in 1971, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
And I've always felt like I've watched a number of interviews with him, and I feel like he was always on his own wavelength. Don't forget to strike your match there.
Yeah, we can feel Glenn clapping and how proud he is of you and how much he loves and adores you.
Well, the feeling is definitely mutual.
My lighter won't light. It's too hot.
Yeah, no, I was totally digging as you were lighting your lighters during the song, but I was thinking, oh shit, that's gonna get hot. So do we have time for one more tune? Or
yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Well, we can go as long as we want.
Oh,
that's the beauty of the way this works.
Right.
Sweet. Well, here this will be the public service announcement portion of the evening. And I just wanted to I hope everyone's having a really nice evening.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
This song may or may not be based on a true story. And it may or may not be based on a true story. And speaking of Glenn, I have a funny story with this. When I first wrote it, it mentions Ben and Jerry's, and I just remember he was visiting Nashville, and we're in the aisles of like Whole Foods, and I was like, well, we were looking at ice cream. I'm like, I just gotta bust out and sing this song right now. But so it may or may not be based on a true story. It's okay. Here we go. It goes. Well, I was wandering through the frozen aisle with Ben and Jerry on my mind. Cherry Garcia, chocolate fudge brownie, or bourbon pecan pie. Strawberry cheesecake, peanut butter, half baked, coffee, buzz, buzz, buzz. I couldn't decide, so I picked up a pint of every flavor that there was. Don't go grocery shopping when you're high. You tend to spend more money on the things you shouldn't buy. The healthy food that was on my list, I just kissed goodbye. Don't go grocery shopping when you're high. I got some whipped cream and waffles instead of kale and my leafy greens. A bag of chips and some Oreo cookies and a can of refried beans. Holy moly, guacamole, grab me that pizza supreme. Toss it in the cart with a blueberry tart. I'm not counting my calories. So don't go grocery shopping when you're high. You tend to spend more money on the things you shouldn't buy. The healthy food that was on my list, well, I just kissed goodbye. Don't go grocery shopping when you're high. The lady at the checkout, as she scanned my munchies in, gave me the all-knowing grin, and I replied, I'm just shopping for a friend. Don't go grocery shopping when you're high. You tend to spend more money on the things you shouldn't buy. The healthy food that was on my list, well, I just kissed goodbye. Don't go grocery shopping. Don't go grocery shopping. Don't go grocery shopping when you're high. Take my advice.
It's too funny.
Lisa Patrick says, your voice is as smooth as homemade vanilla ice cream. Woohoo!
Thank you. Of course, when I say don't go grocery shopping when you're high, I'm just referring to like Willie Nelson brownies.
Yep.
That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Lisa.
She's a doll. She's so cool. You know, so I have a question for you. So now what is happening with you and music? What is the next big step you're going to take in your life and live your dream?
Thank you for asking.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the next step that will mean so much to me, that's kind of that is in the works currently, is I'm going to be actually making a record. And I know as I say that, a lot of people are like, we're in the world of streaming and whatnot, but I'm still going to make a record, but with a friend of mine. And we just started that process, and he's worked with a lot of artists that I love. And I just, as I said, he's a dear friend of mine, and I can't wait to thank you for asking. I can't wait to get started on that. But I know everything has a timing to it, but we've started choosing the songs, and he sent me a song the other day that by one of my favorite songwriters, and he was like, here, what do you think about this song? And he didn't know that I totally loved that songwriter. So I won't say who it is, just so that when I do it, I can send it to you. But thank you for asking. That would really mean, or that will mean a lot to me to get to do that.
Yeah. So Michael McMorrow, that's on the screen right now, he's my minister for Center for Spiritual Living, and we had him on the show. He's so fun and such a hoot.
Right on.
He says, Willie Nelson brownies.
Does that means he knows what they are? Yeah.
Yep. Of course he does. Of course he does.
Don't get Willie Nelson brownies and go shopping. So thank you for asking. I think I was just trying to say I'm just gonna make a record. Yeah. What about?
So can you tell us about one of your favorite shows that you've done so far?
My favorite shows. How about I'm having fun doing this one right now.
That's a good answer. Beautiful. You said the right thing. Let's definitely.
We'll take that. We receive.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, and a song that you sing that I absolutely adore is This Little Light of Mine.
Yes.
Little light of mine. Well, how about I will do one song and then I'll do that one. And
okay.
Because usually that I like to kind of end with
Let's
that.
do
one.
it. Hey,
yeah.
We're on your schedule, sister.
Okay.
Yep, we're game.
Okay, cool.
Rock on, like you always say. Rock on.
I know. I was just thinking I got a couple other ideas, but okay.
Well, hey, come on. You know what?
Yeah, let's do it.
We're flowing with the flow.
We're here.
Let it flow. This song I thought of. I recently learned this one, but I was thinking again of like what songs are high vibe, and like welcome to this edition of This Song's a Classic. And again, instantly will lift your vibe and open your heart. It goes like this. And good friends and high vibes and good times make for a wonderful world. see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, bright blessed day and the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying how do you do. They're really saying I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Oh my God, that was so beautiful.
Got me teary on that one. I love that song.
Yes, absolutely.
So that's to
Beautiful.
me, that's an example of the power of music, you know?
Mhm.
Just what it's
Oh, yeah.
so essential, you know?
Mhm. Yeah, because the whole time you were singing it, my whole heart chakra opened up. I could feel total heart coherence. That was beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Amazing.
Glenn says, suggested new lyric for Don't Go Grocery Shopping When You're High. The store had more sugar treats than I ever seen. Now I need to roam the aisles and get myself icing. That's awesome, Glenn. Oh my God. That's so awesome.
He's a songwriter in
Oh,
training.
that's great.
Yes, isn't he?
He is. Well, he plays my song my game sounds like a band name pretty good.
Uh-huh.
Which I forgot. I was coming up with band names. It's like, how come I didn't think of this one? Social distancing. Sounds like a band name.
Yes, sounds like a band name.
Like, too soon, maybe though. You know, like
That's great. I love it.
Yeah.
Sing along if you know the words.
Okay.
You'll know it.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. There must be higher love down in the heart of hidden in the stars above. Without it, life is wasted time. Look inside your heart and I'll look inside mine. Things look so bad everywhere in this whole world. What's fair? We walk the line and we try to see, falling behind what could be. Bring me a higher love. Bring me a higher love. Oh, bring me a higher love. and we're just hanging on and hanging out there alone, a yearning, and it's real to me. There must be someone who's feeling for me. Things look so bad everywhere in this whole world. What's fair? We walk the line and we try to see, falling behind what could be. Bring me a higher love. Bring me a higher love. Oh, bring me a higher love. Is that high? I keep thinking of. Bring me a higher love. Bring me a higher love. Oh, bring me a higher love. Is this higher love I keep thinking of? Bring me a higher love. Bring me a higher love. Oh, bring me a higher love. Is this higher love I keep thinking of?
Oh my God, that was awesome, girl. Thank you.
my
Woo-hoo! Yeah,
God.
get our lighter out. Get that lighter out.
That is one of my favorite songs too. You're just like playing them all tonight.
Hey, man.
I don't know what's going on.
She's got.
I'm like, this girl can read my mind.
Yeah.
Oh, and she's a mind reader, just so you all know.
Yes.
And we just have, great taste in music. What can we say,
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
High vibe taste in music, man. That's how it is.
Hey,
I
a
love it.
woman.
And I loved Robert's comment. That just literally, it gave me chills, Robert. I just have to say, like, because that to me is like what is so incredible about music is that it teleports you, right? You can go straight to another time and place and be in that moment all over again. Like it's happening. So that is so awesome.
Oh, I know. Again, the power of music, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's and Samuel says new anthem for the show. Well, guess what Kat is doing? Kat's creating the new song, The Love Revolution.
It's a love revolution. That's right. And then we also here's a song with the word love in it.
Okay.
This song is about how it's called Random Acts of Love, and it's just about how that changes people's days. And I'll play this one for you. There's a preacher and a teacher, a seeker and a friend. I went to talk to him about the trying times we're living in. He brought me in and set me down, and we shared a pot of tea. Quiet voices sang this song of wisdom to me. Random acts of love is the best you can do. Pay for the meal of the person standing in line behind you. Show a little kindness to everyone you meet. Even if it's just a smile to a stranger on the street. Sometimes the smallest things can cause the biggest change to come. Random acts of love. Random acts of love. Random acts of love. Shine a little hope, say what someone needs to hear. Be the antidote of hatred, the opposite of fear. You can change the world from right where you are. Dare to be the difference, dare to touch your heart. Random acts of love is the best you can do. Pay for the meal of the person standing in line behind you. Show a little kindness to everyone you meet. Even if it's just a smile to Sometimes the smallest things can cause the biggest change to come. Random acts of love, 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 random acts of love.
Awesome.
Beautiful. Wow.
Absolutely. Glenn says you got to play more. He says you got to play a few more. You just absolutely have to play a few more.
Okay.
Thank you for sharing, Glenn. Yes.
Thank you, Glenn.
Aw.
It feels like we're just getting warmed up. So we have to play at least a few more.
Absolutely. And I just want to mention for all of those of you who are still on with us live, if you haven't shared the show out, share it out right now, because the amazing Kat Hill is giving away a painting that she has done herself of Stevie Nicks. For all those people who share out this show tonight, she is going to be entering you into a drawing to win this painting that she has done of Stevie Nicks. So share it out. Share it out.
Sharing is caring. Share the love.
Share the love. It's a love revolution.
Thank you for sharing, Lynn.
Thank you, Lynn.
Robert, the summer of 1988. It's like, it makes me think of the song. I know it's summer of '69, but
Lots 69.
right.
Scott says he loves your music, Kat.
Well, thank you, Scott.
Lynn says she loves the words.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll play a song since Glenn requested a few more that he, I know he likes this one. And also, speaking of love, I'm taking this opportunity to share some love to the planet, because I feel like any love revolution includes loving Mother Earth, right?
Yes. Yes.
Absolutely.
Because it's our home. I know I sound like such a hippie when I say that, but it's
I
true.
love that though, girl. Please keep it up, please.
I'll go hug a tree with you.
What'd you say there?
I said I'll go hug a tree with you.
Oh yeah, I mean, okay, sweet.
Aw, she said, Lynn says her new tribe right here.
Oh.
I hear the newsman making all their predictions. Seems like the truth these days is stranger than fiction. The hour is late and our time is at hand. It's gotten to the point where I've got to make a stand. I can't turn away when I see children going hungry. I can't turn away and hide behind a locked door. I can't turn away when I see Mother Nature dying. No, I can't turn away anymore. Each one of us has got to start making a difference. Where there's injustice, we must offer resistance. There's none so blind as he who will not see. If a change is gonna come, why can't it start with me? I can't turn away when I see children going hungry. I can't turn away and hide behind the locked door. No, I can't turn away when I see Mother Nature dying. No, I can't turn away anymore. No, you cannot mix oil and water. Cut down the forests, destroy the we take from this earth, the air that we breathe? Can you tell me what it's worth? I can't turn away when I see children going hungry. I can't turn away and hide behind the locked door. I can't turn away when I see Mother Nature die. No, I can't turn away anymore. I can't turn away. I can't turn away. No, 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 I can't turn away anymore.
I could totally see that being a Glenn song.
Totally.
Knowing Glenn's personality and just how fun and playful he is, I could just see him just like really getting down to that song.
He gets down. Does his drumming.
He said that you guys are gonna rock in Nashville in 2 weeks.
Awesome.
Woohoo! He says can't
That
wait
sounds
to
like
see you
fun.
again.
I look forward to it for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I'll get a couple more songs for you.
Yes, I was gonna say, what's another Glenn song? Obviously a high viber.
Well, I'll do so tomorrow's a full moon. Do you have any full moon rituals or that you do for the full moon or?
No, not really. I mean, I go out and look at it and take pictures.
Not what I was expecting, but okay. I'm just kidding. High
Well,
vibration.
I'm an air
I like to
sign.
set intentions.
Yeah, my moon sign is an air. So, good things happen when there's a full moon for me.
There we go.
Yeah.
So that's tomorrow night. So I'll just and it's actually the harvest moon tomorrow night.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I love it.
So in honor of the harvest moon, in honor of nature and Mother Earth and Glenn, I have played the gift, but you know this one.
Yep.
Come a little bit closer, hear what I have to say. Just like children sleeping, we could dream this night away. There's a full moon rising. Let's go dancing in the light. We know when the music's playing on the High Vibe Nation. Let's go out and feel the night. Cause I'm still in love with you. I wanna see you dance again. Cause I'm still in love with you. On this harvest moon. When we were strangers, I watched you from afar. When we were lovers, I loved you with all my heart. Oh, right on.
Oh my God.
So good.
It's been so good, girl.
Now
This
I'm
is
just
so
going to
good.
sit out tomorrow under the moon, like, oh.
There you go.
I can just listen to the song over and over if I want.
Happy Harvest Moon.
Oh my God. And you know what? My minister, Reverend Michael McMorrow, he's digging this. He's all like loving it.
Right on.
Yeah.
It's been an absolute pleasure to join you this evening. So thank you.
Yes, absolutely. He says your lava lamp is rocking it with the harvest moon.
It is right on.
It is.
I dig Lava Lamp. What can I say?
Woo! Any more Glenn Morshower songs that we were just gonna love and dig?
Yeah, probably. I'm just thinking. I know I already did play The Gift, but let's see here. Well, speaking of, I gotta fix this tuning. I'll play this one for you. This song, the idea for the song came. I was at a concert and I was watching Emmylou Harris. I don't know if you're familiar with Emmylou Harris. Yeah.
Yes, Emmylou Harris, of course.
Yeah. Well, speaking of somebody who has a voice like an angel, right? But she. Thank you.
Thank you, Robert. Thank you so much. We appreciate all of you. Thank you, Glenn. Thank you, Michael. Everybody, thank you so much. Lynn, thank you. My God, girl, you've been on the whole show with us. We love you. Thank you, Robert. Yes, I got to do the heart to you. Awesome. Thank you, every one of you, for sharing this out. Like we said earlier, the amazing Kat is not only a singer, but she's an amazing painter as well. And she has been such a beautiful person in sharing this amazing art right here of Stevie Nicks that she painted. She's going to be giving that away to one of you viewers tonight who share this out on your feed, who share our show out tonight. So the only requirement is that you pay for the shipping, but you're all entered into this amazing giveaway of hers, of her Stevie Nicks painting. So go ahead and share it out. Sharing is caring.
Yeah, right on. So this song came about when I was at an Emmylou show, and she had said, "Thank God for music." And that just stuck in my head. And I went to see a friend of mine and we were just talking about music and we were like, well, let's write that song. So
awesome.
Thank God for the music. Oh, and if you have your lighter,
yes,
there is a spot in the song for your lighter. So have your lighter.
Okay. All right. We're ready.
Get everybody who's out there watching, get your lighter, because we can feel this when everybody does it,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Share the vibes.
Pardon? What'd you say?
Gotta share the vibes.
That's right. Thank God for the music. Thank God for the song. Thank God for the melody. We all sing along. I feel it in my heart, down through my soul. The way you move me, the way you rock and roll. Thank God for the music. Put on a little Joni's blue, and I need a dose of the truth. Makes me feel like myself again. Every line of her poetry, it's like she's talking right to me. You've always got a friend. Thank God for the music. Thank God for the song. Thank God for the melody. When we all sing along, I feel it in my heart, down through my soul. The way you move me, the way you rock and roll. Thank God for the music. It's a quarter in that old jukebox. It's every time the needle drops. It's strumming this old guitar all afternoon. When my fingers touch these strings, it's all always a healing thing. I forget I ever had the blues. Come together everywhere. Hold your lighters up in the air.
Yeah.
Woo. So thank you for, this evening.
Thank you.
Thank God for
Thank
the
you.
music. Thank God for the song. Thank God for the melody. When we all sing along, I feel it in my heart, down through my soul. They move me, the way you rock and roll. Thank God for the music.
Oh my God.
Thank God for the music.
Thank God for the music.
Thank you. Thank you, Kat, for the music too. So great. How old were you when you wrote your first song? And what was it?
Oh gosh. I think again, since I picked up a guitar probably in my early 20s, it was my early 20s. And what was it? It was something I wouldn't, oh my God. Those songs I probably tried to not remember.
Right?
Yeah, I was recently moved, and then I found some songs that I'd written, while I was developing myself, I'll put it that way. And it was just like, good Lord. I mean, I might bust them out sometimes. It would probably be funny. Like I had one song I found, it was called like Red Tambourine, that I was writing about my mom's tambourine. But yeah, when you look back on when you were trying to do what you thought was good at the time, and you look back and you're like, not so much, but
But those are like the seeds too. It's like, like how cool is that, right?
Look who showed up at the very end.
Whoa. All right.
There's our friend. 3 of his favorite ladies.
And our favorite Ken, for sure.
Our favorite Ken.
Oh, look at what Glenn said.
Maybe it's a t-shirt.
It's all Kat's fault.
My Willie Nelson t-shirt, maybe? I don't know.
I know.
Don't bogart that joint. No, I'm just kidding.
I know.
Well, you requested this song, so keep it high vibe and
Yeah, high vibing.
This little light of mine. That's your part after that.
I'm gonna let it shine.
This little light of mine.
I'm gonna let it shine.
Little light of mine.
I'm gonna let it shine.
Let it shine. Let it shine.
Let it shine.
All up in my home.
I'm gonna let it shine.
All up in my home.
I'm gonna let it shine.
Oh, this little light of mine.
I'm gonna let it shine. You're making us sing.
Let
Let
it
it
shine.
shine. Let it shine.
All up in my soul.
I'm gonna let it shine.
All up in my soul.
I'm gonna let it shine.
All up in my soul.
I'm gonna let it shine.
Let it shine. Let it shine.
Shine.
Oh yeah. 'Cause this little light of mine.
I'm gonna let it shine.
This little light of mine.
I'm gonna let it shine.
Oh, this little light of mine.
I'm gonna let it shine.
Shine.
Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Sing it with me, everybody. Let it shine, let it shine,
Let it shine.
let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Come on. Let it shine,
Let it shine. Let it shine.
oh hell, one more. Let it shine, let it
Let
shine,
it shine.
let it shine.
Woo! My lighter's so hot I can barely touch it.
You're gonna have to light for all of us, Kat.
Oh no,
For all of us.
looks like I've been.
There you go.
No matter how big or small it's your light.
Let your light shine. Yeah.
All
Let
right.
those lights shine.
Yeah.
Oh my God, girl. This has been an
Awesome.
amazing night with you. We got to have you back on the show again because
We're definitely doing this again.
I'm down. I'm so down.
So much fun.
oh yeah.
I had a great time. Thank you so much for tonight.
Thank you. Thank you.
Robert says he got banned from giving heart emojis, Ken.
It's too much love. It's just
I
too
don't
much.
There is such thing, right? Is there such thing?
Nope,
Yeah.
no good
You
thing.
wouldn't think so.
No, for sure. Well, I would definitely love to do this again. And just again, thank you so much for
Oh yeah.
getting me to play and be on your wonderful, inspiring, positive vibe show. And I'm honored, and I had a great time. So
Oh
thank you
yeah.
so
It's just
much.
been an amazing, absolutely
This is so
amazing
awesome.
night.
You
Yes.
lifted my vibe. So thank
Heck
you.
yeah. Well, no, you lifted the whole planet's vibe. So everybody, see, that's what people don't realize is they don't realize when that vibe is being distributed out through you, it actually goes through all of us because we are all one. And then it spirals to the rest of us, especially for people who are in that awareness and in that consciousness where they realize that we're holding a space for the others because we are one and there is no separation, you know?
Right on.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell our guests how they can get a hold of you and what you got going on right now with the Cat Heel Band on your site.
Well, I do have we'll be recording some new music. For the time being, I do have some songs up there. If you go to the Cat Hill Band and go on the music page, you can put in your email and it'll send you some MP3, some tracks of a couple of songs. I'm trying to think, did I play any of those tonight? And I do, if you go to Facebook, I do have a show called Songs and Stories, Cat Hill Songs and Stories that I do. And there'll be more good stuff, new paintings and whatnot. So peace, love, and songs, and keep on rocking and all that good stuff. So again,
And tell our group real quick, tell all of our audience that you're actually going to be teaching guitar soon.
yeah, I'll be doing some songwriting workshops. So if anyone's interested in it'll be more like a creative workshop to get you going and give you some guidance on how to write your own tune if that's of interest to you. It's something I've been doing for a lot of years, and I'm really passionate about it. So we'll just go over some songs and song structure and give you some guidance on how to take what's in your heart and turn it into a tune.
So cool.
Right on.
Absolutely. I'm super happy for you. And so you're also on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
And tell us your Twitter channel.
That's this is Kat, and then my Instagram is the Cat Hill Band, and yeah, so just drop me a line.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Kat, for being on the show. And just once again, for all of you who may be just catching the replay, we just want to let you know that Kat is an amazing artist as well. And right now she is giving away one of her paintings that she's painted of Stevie Nicks. Oh. And her request is that you share it out, share this show out tonight on your social media channels, and you'll be entered into a drawing. And we're going to choose somebody from tonight's audience who shared this out to receive this beautiful painting that Kat has painted. So please share it out, because this is an amazing, amazing piece of art that she's painted for us for our show tonight.
Thank you, Sherry. I just realized there's a moon in the painting, and it's a timely because tomorrow says harvest moon. So
That is
full moon.
That's so awesome.
Thank you,
Well,
Sherry.
Pam, go ahead and share with our audience how they can reach us.
Of course, well, you can find us on the web at thehighvibenation.com, also on Facebook at The High Vibe Nation, and on Instagram at The High Vibe Nation.
Awesome. Well, we want to thank each and every one of you who've spent this last hour and a half with us tonight. It's been an amazing show with Kat Hill from the Kat Hill Band. You can find her on the web at www.thecathillband.com. Got to get it out there. And until Monday, we will see you again. Have an amazing rest of the week. And we'll see you again Monday evening at 5:00 p.m. Pacific Standard Time here on the High Vibe Nation.
Night, everyone.
From everybody here at the High Vibe Nation, we want to say thank you for choosing to raise your vibration. And of course, please like, share, and subscribe. If you need to find us on the web, check us out at www.thehighvibenation.com. Looking forward to seeing you on the next episode, and keep high vibing.